Hello everyone and welcome to another video here on the Cycling Dane Extra channel, and today we have another stage preview of the Vuelta Espana 2024, which is nearing its conclusion with the last three pivotal stages of the race. Stage 19 is the one we're going to be looking at and is a critical day for the general classification contenders with its deceptively easy start and grueling finale. Covering 173.2 kilometers, the stage departs from Logroño and finishes atop the punishing Alto de Moncalvillo. This stage is one of the pivotal stages of the race and is poised to be a key battleground for the jersey. The peloton sets off from Logroño, the capital of the La Rioja region, known for its wine production and historical significance, as a stop along the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage route. This ancient city is located on the banks of the Ebro River, which provides a fitting historic backdrop to the stage. Riders departing from Logroño will navigate through the charming streets and modern boulevards, leaving behind its lively plaza and architecture that echoes centuries of cultural importance. Logroño is no stranger to La Vuelta, having been a starting point for several stages in the past. The city's rolling countryside and vineyards are deceptive as they hide the brutal challenge that awaits later in the stage. In the 2020 edition of La Vuelta Espana, the route from Logroño to Alto de Moncalvillo saw a dramatic battle between Primoz Roglic and Richard Carapaz, with Roglic taking the victory. And this stage brings back the formidable climb that played a key role in that overall race 4 years ago, and the two protagonists are in this race still. After departing Logroño, the race traverses a largely flat landscape for the first 80 kilometers, favoring the breakaway hopefuls. The terrain is relatively calm, with the peloton passing through a series of small towns and villages, including Haro and Liva. These are well-known areas within the wine production region of La Rioja, making for a scenic and smooth ride before the race intensifies. There are no significant climbs in this section, which will likely keep the peloton together unless an early breakaway attempts to take advantage of the flat roads. The first notable point of the race comes at Belorado, where the route begins to hint at the challenges to come. The peloton will remain fast-paced and tightly packed as they aim to conserve energy for the demanding second half of the stage. The calm of the early kilometers is broken around 90 kilometers into the race when the riders reach the base of the Puerto de Padrilla. This categorized free climb serves as the first significant test of the day. The ascent spans 5.1 kilometers with an average gradient of 5.1%, offering a steady and moderate challenge that should start to whittle down the breakaway riders if there are any. While not the most difficult climb of the race, the Puerto de Padilla is a long enough ascent to begin to test the riders' legs, especially after the relative tranquility of the flatlands. The summit is reached with 1,230 meters above sea level. The riders will crest the climb and earn bonus seconds if they are the ones at the top for the intermediate sprint, making this the ideal opportunity for a breakaway to capitalize on the time bonuses of 6, 4 and 2 seconds available. The descent from the climb will be fast and technical, and the riders will arrive into the Santiago Domingo de la Calzada. Following the descent, the riders continue towards Santiago Domingo de Calzada, a town nestled along the Oja River. This historical town is known for its medieval streets and its role as an important stop along the Camino de Santiago. From here, the peloton heads towards the Bezar and Ventosa, where the roads begin to rise gradually once more. Although the inclines are shallow and the terrain appears rolling, the energy expended during this section will prove to be crucial, as the riders will need to prepare themselves for the final climb. The false flat and the shallow gradients will require strategic positioning within the peloton and controlling the race, with the teams jostling to take their leaders in the best position in order to be there for the final climb. The intermediate sprint comes in Ventosa at 159 kilometers into the stage, offering another opportunity for time bonuses. From here, the peloton begins the first approach to the base of the final climb, the Alto Moncalvillo, the decisive moment of the day. The Moncalvillo climb is a brutal finale to stage 19. The climb measures at 8.3 kilometers with an average gradient of 9.2%, but numbers alone don't tell the full story. This climb is unrelenting with sections that push well into the double digits, particularly in the final kilometers. The first half of the climb features steady gradients between 7 and 9%, but as the riders approach the final 3 kilometers, the road ramps up sharply and it pitches out at over 13%, with 16% being the highest point. This climb starts at 726 meters above sea level and finishes almost 1,500 meters above sea level. While the early part of the climb allows for steady pacing, the latter sections will demand pure power and endurance. This is where the strongest contenders will make their move, and the gaps in the jump classification once again will widen, perhaps significantly. In the 2020 edition, this climb became the setting for a memorable battle between Roglic and Carapaz, as mentioned earlier, and the Slovenian securing the stage victory. In 2024, this climb again will be a test for both mental and physical toughness, with bonus seconds being available at the top of 10, 6 and 4. In terms of the stage win, this is certainly going to be a hard challenge for the riders. The stage is such an interesting one, with that first flat section and then a bit of a test before that final big climb, testing all of the riders on a very long day. So of course, the race winner elect that many people have on their lips in terms of winning the race is Primoz Roglic, and I did record this before stage 18. He might well be in the red jersey already, but there are plenty of other riders in that top 10 that will look to try and do something here of a very attritional edition of the Vuelta a Espana this year. Primoz Roglic is of course our main guy. We think he is potentially going to be winning this once more, this stage of this climb. But equally, there are many riders who could be in contention. Mikel Landa wants to move into that podium position. Richard Carapaz looks very good as well. And Enric Mas, is he going to be able to solidify another third place? Ben O'Connor is going to be a man to be worried about. How much has he got left in the legs after being brought to the limit a few days ago? And there are plenty of other riders in that top 10 who will look to try and bounce further up if they can, or even riders on the cusp of top 10, including the defending champion Sepp Kuss, and this could be a climb that suits him. But if I was gonna put everything on it, of course Mathias Gilmour Jensen, I can't look away from him being Danish. Primoz Roglic, I think he is the man, and I think he will be the one taking this all the way to the finish. And this would be an incredible win if he is already in the red jersey to win here as well. But anyways, with that, that's basically it for this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel here on the Cycling Dane Extra, as we still have 2 more stage previews coming out, with the Vuelta a Espana very close to wrapping up. But with that, thank you very much for watching, and of course, as always, I will see you in the next one.